Happy Tuesday. We had a winning day yesterday. Let's keep it rolling. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I'm your host, Steven, and we're back, baby. It is Tuesday, July 25th. We got some more best bets for you. We got some more help for your research. We got it all, baby. We got a 15 game slate on Tuesday. So there's a lot to get into. But it's also my little boy's second birthday. And we're 30 away from 5,000 subscribers. So if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's hit 5,000 on his birthday. I think that'd be awesome. Thank you guys for the support. Just humbled. You guys are awesome. It's been a great, positive community. We haven't even been at this for a full year. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, movie Monday answers real quick, guys. I gotta call out the best four. Vince Papali, Invincible. I mean, Wahlberg crushes that. That movie's awesome. Charles Dutton with Rudy. That's a sneaky good one. And then we had a couple say Tweeter from Varsity Blues, which is really good. And then, of course, Denzel Washington from Remember the Titans. I mean, that is a great one. So we need ideas for the next movie Monday. We just need it. So leave a comment below. Let us know what you think. We could stick to sports. We could maybe move on to other movies. But either way, I love talking movies, just kind of to mix it up a little bit. It's been a lot of fun doing that. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Now, big show for you today. The hitter matchups, the pitcher report, and some best bets. Let's get right into it with that bets recap page. All right, there it is. 2 in 1 day. Reds' first five money line was an absolute sweat every single inning. Ashcraft seemed to be in a big jam every inning, and he somehow got out. He had to strike him out and not to throw him out, but someone was stealing home. I only saw it on my phone and didn't get a chance to actually watch the highlight. But yeah, he just got lucky. Ellie De La Cruz hit a two-run bomb. They won 2-1 after 5 innings. Lost the game because I don't trust their bullpen. So that was a nice winner. Freeman and McLean one hit each. Freeman got, I think, in his first at bat. McLean had four at bats, walked once, and went 0 for 3. I don't know how, but it is what it is. And then we added this on the premium Discord for the members. Christian Walker and Kyle Tucker, 1+ hit each. Christian Walker hit a bomb in his second or third at bat, and Kyle Tucker got a hit early in the game too. So that was a nice winner. 2 in 1 day, plus 1.02 units, up 1.6 units on the year. We got to get better, but we will. We're going to keep this rolling. It's a great way to start the week. Let's have a good Tuesday. And before we get into the good hitter matchups, we have a big announcement for you. All right, thanks to you guys, we have an awesome new partnership with OddsJam. I mean, this thing has so many tools that can help you, and everybody can get in. It's not only in certain states. You can get in for free, put in your email, use that promo code JABO, and you guys get to see some amazing things. Let's go to the first part that you get to see. This is just for free right here. You can see the best odds across all the sports books right here. That's right. You scroll to the right, you get a lot more. This is just a screenshot of it, and they kind of tell you what's good value, what's not, EV, all that kind of stuff. But guys, this is free. That's right. You go in there, you put in your email. If they ask you for the promo code, make sure to put in Jabo. And it's pretty awesome. And with this, there is a ton of other things you can get if you want to upgrade to plans. You get positive EV screens for all sports. That helps you be profitable long term. Tells you the best odds, what the odds are, what they should be, all that kind of stuff. If you guys know about EV, you guys already know what I'm talking about. They also have a fantasy optimizer that's real time recommendations for profitable bets with fantasy player props, all that kind of stuff. I just love it. I mean, it shows it across like underdog fantasy, prize picks, everything like that. It shows you all the best odds. There's just so much. I'm getting a ton of use out of this, to be honest with you. So it's a lot of fun. And like I said, just dip your toes in. Just go check out the free screen, sign up with your email. And if you guys decide to go over and get the positive EV screens or the fantasy optimizer, use the promo code Jabo because you get 25% off. It's a heck of a deal. So make sure you use that. But like I said, ever since they emailed me and wanted to start a partnership, which I was thankful for, I made sure to go check it out, and I'm getting a lot of use out of it. So anyways, go check out OddsJam. You got to do it. Use that promo code Jabo. Get a good deal. All right, guys. There we go. Enough of that. It's time for the good hitter matchups. All right, let's talk some baseball. We got 9 good hitter matchups for you today, and it starts with DJ LeMahieu of the Yankees, 8 for 25, 1 double, and 2 home runs versus Justin Verlander. And then we got Justin Turner of the Red Sox, 7 for 24, 2 doubles, and 2 home runs versus Uncle Charlie Morton. And then his teammate, Alex Verdugo of the Red Sox, 5 for 10 with 3 doubles versus Morton. And then Brandon Belt of the Blue Jays, 7 for 22, 3 doubles and 2 home runs versus Julio Urias. And then we got Chris Bryant of the Rockies, 7 for 20, 2 home runs versus Trevor Williams. I don't know what happened to Bryant, by the way. He was supposed to be a superstar. Anyways, Tim Anderson of the White Sox, 6 for 19, 1 double versus Kyle Hendricks. And then we got Mark Canha. This is a first for him, that's for sure. With the Mets, 7 for 13, 1 double and 1 home run versus Domingo Germán. And then we go Manny Machado of the Padres, 5 for 12, 2 doubles, 2 home runs versus Dick Mountain. And then we finish it off with Miles Straw, of course, right? Why not? Of the Guardians, 7 for 12. All 7 have been singles versus Zach Greinke. Those are the best hitter matchups for July 25th. And now it's time to move on to the pitcher strikeout matchups. All right, let's talk some arms. We have 6 good pitcher strikeout matchups for you. That's right. We got a lot. Let's get into it. The lefty, Eduardo Rodriguez of the Tigers, going up against the Angels. Angels, 6th highest K percentage versus lefties in the last 30 days at 26.2%. Rodriguez, 88 Ks and 83.3 innings. He has exactly 7 strikeouts in 3 straight starts. And they're all top 11 high strikeout teams like the Angels. So just want to let you know. Next one, Griffin Canning of the Angels on the other side of this game versus the Tigers. Tigers, 5th highest K percentage versus righties in the last 30 days at 25.8%. Canning, 83 Ks and 79.2 innings. In his last 4 games, he has 12 strikeouts, 0, 9, and 7. Yes, that's very strange. But the zeros when he got hurt, only threw 56 pitches. It just wasn't a good day for him. But other than that, 0, 12, 9, and 7. He's been striking out quite a bit. And then we go to the Mariners and Twins portion of our video, like every night. George Kirby versus the Twins. Twins, highest strikeouts versus righties, blah, blah, blah. You know that already. Kirby, 103 Ks and 119.2 innings. In his last start, it was against the Twins, and he had 10 strikeouts. Pablo Lopez against the Mariners. Mariners, we know, they sucked. 4th highest K percentage versus righties, 26.4%. Lopez, 152 strikeouts in 121.2 innings. He had 7 strikeouts in his last start against the Mariners. Then we go to Corbin Burns versus the Reds. Reds, 8th highest K percentage versus righties the last 30 days at 24.3%. Burnsy has 125 Ks, 121.1 innings. He has 10 and a season high 13 strikeouts in his last 2 games. Guess who that 13 was against? This exact Reds team. That's right. So he's been striking out a lot more, looking like his old self. Advantage hitters probably if they get to see him again, but I mean, 13 strikeouts is a lot. I'm sure his prop will be a lot less than that. So here we go. Last one, Blake Snell. Man, oh man, is he on a historic run right now. Versus the Pirates. Pirates, highest K percentage versus lefties in the last 30 days. Snell, 143 Ks in 108 innings. He has 10 strikeouts versus the Padres on June 28th and 10 plus Ks in 5 of his last 8. That's right, 10 plus in 5 of his last 8. So he's been on an absolute roll, and that's an understatement. Anyways, those are the good pitcher strikeout matchups, and now it's time for the pitcher report. All right, let's take a look at the first 8 matchups that we have today. Look at the bottom of that right there. Those are the averages for every category. We had a commenter leave a good idea, and just so you guys have it on the screen now, that's the average for all starting pitchers in Major League Baseball for all of these categories. I'm going to be honest with you, the record in the innings is absolutely pointless on that average. I mean, who cares if you threw the average innings or have the average record? That doesn't matter. So hopefully that helps you. 21.7% K rate is the average. An ERA of 4.69 means you're an average pitcher. And so on and so on. So hopefully that helps you guys a little bit and tells you, who's pitching well, who's not. Not a ton of huge discrepancies on this one. We got a good matchup again between the Mariners and the Twins with Kirby versus Lopez, like we just talked about in the last segment. Taijuan Walker's kind of been sneaky good this year up there, but Cabrera versus Glasnow. I think we have an over-under of 7.5 right now in that Miami-Tampa Bay game. Those guys can strike out some hitters, so that should be an interesting matchup. And Canning Rodriguez, a decent matchup up there as Eduardo is finding his groove again. He's striking out almost 27% of batters. So we got some good matchups. That Subway Series of the Mets and Yankees starts with Verlander and Domingo Germán. So that should be an interesting series. But those are the first 8 matchups. And let's go to the next page. Check out the final 7 that we have. No pitcher listed yet for the Rangers or Arizona as of recording of this video. As you can see, we still got the averages to show you on each page, so you can take a screenshot and all that. But yeah, we got Blake Snell, guys, just absolutely historic. If you looked at his stats, his ERAs the last few months, and what he's been doing at home, away, anywhere he pitches, it's unbelievable. Like when I say historic, I really mean it, especially since he sucked the first month of the year and then he completely turned it around. But he's going up against Dick Mountain, and that is not a good matchup for the Pirates. I will say that. Then we got Walter Chuck against Alex Cobb. Two teams that are actually A's are probably playing better than Giants. They've lost 6 in a row now, I believe. So, yeah, we got some interesting matchups, and one I'm really looking forward to is Andrew Abbott versus Corbin Burns. They've already faced the other teams before, so I'm interested to see what kind of adjustments that these pitchers make, the hitters make. As you can see, Abbott is due for some negative regression. Burnsy is really getting his K rate up after starting out really slow, but that should be a good matchup there. And yeah, we got another. It's not the Subway Series, but it's the Chicago Series between the Cubs and the White Sox with Hendricks and Kopech on the mound. So not that exciting of a matchup. But anyways, that's what we got. That is the pitcher report, page 1 and 2. Take some screenshots, get some winners with that. But now it is time for the best bets. All right, bet number one is a hitter parlay. You know we love those. Here we go. Freddie Freeman and Tim Anderson, 1+ hit each at -126. I know it's juicy. You can add something else to it if you want, but I just love this bet, guys. Freddie Freeman hitting 583 in the last 7 days, 1+ hit in 19 of his last 25 games, and he's going up against Chris Bassett, who struggles on the road. We will talk about that later. Giving up 26 hits in his last 22 innings overall. So Freddie Freeman is just an absolute hitting machine. I don't need to say much more about that. Tim Anderson for the Chicago White Sox. He started the season out slow, but he's picked it up a lot lately. I still think he has 0 home runs on the year, but I don't care about that. I just need a hit. He's hitting 400 in the last 7 days, 2+ hits in 5 of his last 7 games. So he's not only just getting one, he's getting multiple hits. Like I said, he did start out slow, but he's going up against Kyle Hendricks, the soft throwing righty for the Cubs, who has given up 23 hits in his last 16.1 innings and only has a 16.1% K rate, as you saw earlier. I love the matchup. I like Tim Anderson and Freddie Freeman to each get one hit at -126. If you do want to add another one, there's a lot of good ones out there. Will Smith for the Dodgers, Josh Naylor for the Guardians are a couple ones that come to mind. So that's what I got for bet number one. Let's move on to game number two. All right, let's go. Game number two takes us out to Los Angeles. We got the Blue Jays at the Dodgers. Dodgers money line -155. Blue Jays money line +135 with an over/under of 9 runs. My best bet in this game. It's been too long since I bet one of these. It is the Dodgers team total over 4.5 runs at -120 on DraftKings. Guys, let's go back to Chris Bassett, like we just mentioned. He's given up 3+ earned runs in 4 straight road starts. He's an average to slightly above average pitcher. Okay, here are his home and away splits though this year: a 2.24 ERA at home and a 5.81 ERA on the road. That is just brutal, and we know he's on the road here. How about a 25.4% K rate at home compared to just an 18.4% K rate on the road? I mean, it's just night and day. It's crazy. Now he's going up against the Dodgers offense. They just lost yesterday. They're going to come out hungry. They are the number one offense in the league versus righties in the last 30 days. That's right. Number one in OPS, number one in WRC plus, number two in ISO power, and number two in batting average. I mean, they are just unbelievable. I know JD Martinez is day to day right now. He may not play. I'm not sure, but they have weapons everywhere. They got Betts, they got Freeman, they got Will Smith, they got guys up and down the lineup. I like the Dodgers to go over 4.5 runs as the best bet in this game. And now we have a little surprise. In honor of my son's birthday, it is a birthday parlay, baby. Let's hit a nice winner. Let's go. All right, it is a birthday parlay time, baby. That's right. We're going to hit 5,000 subscribers and hit a parlay today. Let's do it. Guardians money line, Padres -1.5, and under 10 in the Mets and Yankees. Put those three together, you get a nice +305. Let's start out with the Guardians money line. Aaron Savali versus Zach Greinke. Savali's been solid this year, guys. 2.71 ERA, like you saw earlier. He already faced the Royals earlier this year. 7 innings, 9 strikeouts. I mean, it's just been unbelievable. He gave up 0 runs, I think, 1 run. I mean, he's been unreal. Zach Greinke is just he needs to retire already. He struggles on the road, as we all kind of know. And I just think he needs to retire, to be honest with you. The Guardians just lost to the Royals. They cannot lose twice, right? I'm not betting this because of that, but they just can't lose twice to this team. I don't like Greinke on the road at all. He's a good fade for me. It's always been solid all season long. So I like Guardians money line. Next one, Padres minus 1.5. I know when you first hear Padres minus 1.5, you probably want to throw up in your mouth. But Blake Snell is on the mound. I don't know if you guys understand how historic this run has been on. He is unfreaking believable. 5 earned runs in his last 63 innings. Seriously, that's like just an outing for Jordan Lyles and other guys. He strikes out 31.6% of batters, and now he's going against his Pirates team, which we already talked about. They strike out the most versus lefties, and they're just absolutely awful. He's going against Dick Mountain, guys. We have a guy who's maybe this NL Cy Young Award leader right now, which, by the way, I gave that bet out in the midseason at plus 900. Hopefully, you guys tailed that. Against Dick Mountain, who's like, what, 43 years old, right? Rich over the hill. He's terrible. 3+ earned runs in 7 straight starts. I just can't imagine the Padres just not absolutely rolling over this Pirates team. I know it's the Padres. I know they're hard to trust, but I see this being like a 6-2 type of game. So give me the Padres on the run line. The last one, it's an alt line, under 10 Mets and Yankees. These two teams suck offensively, just absolutely suck, especially the Yankees. Yankees hitting 226 versus righties in the last 30 days. Mets are hitting 239 versus righties in the last 30 days. Verlander's been really solid lately. He's pitching a lot better, if as you guys can tell. Even if it's on the road, he's still pitching better. This is kind of a road game. It's a Subway Series, staying in New York. Domingo Herman has been a little hit and miss. The only way this loses, I think, is maybe Domingo Herman gives up a few home runs, gives up too many runs to the Mets. But we got 10. We're working with 10 runs here. So I see this being like a 4-3 type of game. I think the over-under's at 8.5. I took it up to 10. So give me the under 10. Put these 3 freaking things together and let's get a win, baby. Let's do it. Parlay special plus 305. Guardians money line. Padres minus 1.5 and under 10. Mets Yankees. All right, that's what we got for you. Let's go to that bets recap page. There it is. Freeman and Tim Anderson, 1+ hit each at minus 126. Like I said, I know that's juicy. I don't love going that high in odds, but I really do love that bet. If you want to add one more hitter, go for it. Second bet, Dodgers team total over 4.5 runs at minus 120 on DraftKings. And then the birthday parlay, baby, plus 305. Guardians money line, Padres minus 1.5, under 10 Mets and Yankees. There it is, guys. We did it. Let's get some winners. There's still a lot of props and bets that are not available right now, so I may add another one tomorrow. Still waiting to see where Blake Snell's K prop comes out at. I've been looking all night, hit and refresh. It's not coming up, but we'll get there. Anyways, thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. Make sure to leave a comment below with your best bets, some ideas for that movie Monday. Let's get after it. Enjoy some baseball. We'll talk to you guys later.